Okay, Jaden, before we talk about the next steps in pursuit of your NFL career, walk through with us a point of reference. Where are you based out of, and what were some of your moving parts before, quote, football chose you and you chose football?
Yes, for sure. So originally I was born in Jackson, Tennessee, out there in that West Tennessee part. Mom, dad, two brothers, one older, one younger, and younger sister. We grew. It really just like chose us. I know it's a cliche to say, like we was born into the life of sports, basketball, baseball, football. We always played sports year round, and they just mom and dad was always our coaches and stuff like that. And they leaned heavy. Mom's a teacher, so she wasn't playing about being in the classroom and stuff like that either. So that's a real big thing I'm fond of and happy that she taught me just work ethic. I say is a major thing because she always worked 2 to 3 jobs, just making sure we had stuff, stuff like that. So I feel like starting off, we didn't really get a say so on whether you wanted to play sports or not. It's either you gonna play these sports or you gonna play these sports. There was no other option. But it's like we always loved it, and there's always that competition aspect having those brothers and stuff. We fall a lot. You know how young kids are and brothers and stuff like that. So it's always been around that like competitive aspect, whether it's playing the game or going outside racing or seeing who can catch the ball better and stuff like that. So that's all I've ever known really is sports and competition. And then we moved to Alabama. I say my fifth, sixth grade year. Just moved down there with our mom. Just change the scenery. Trying to open up more range of options of like life and stuff like that. So we went down there, and there's a place called Millbrook, Alabama. We was down there. We lived there through middle school, and then for my high school years, we moved up to Hamilton, Alabama, which is where I'm from. I say Alabama because I feel like where you're from is the place that made you the person you are, made your personality and stuff like that. So I say Hamilton, Alabama is where I'm from, but that's my full backstory right there, like where I'm originally from and stuff like that. But yeah, I played football and basketball and did track at Hamilton High School. My brothers also did football, basketball, and baseball. They're real big baseball guys. So my older brother plays center at Bethune-Cookman University, where originally where I started at in college. And then my little brother plays Division I baseball at North Alabama. So it's real athletic family. Everybody trying to go D1, trying to compete. But that's really just my backstory. I say growing up, getting to the life stuff like that. Mama never took no for an answer. Like she always taught us keep going. Like you got to do something with your life. You ain't just gonna sit around and be nothing. And so we really took that and ran with that. She really laid the blueprint for all of us.